Thank you for taking a couple minutes out of your busy schedules to watch this video. I know each of you has a lot of competing commitments, so I want to respect your time and get right to the point. There are two things I want to talk to you about in this video. The first one is something that I've failed at recently, and the other is something I'm really excited about. So we'll go right to the failure first. Everybody's going to fail. The bigger your dream, the bigger you're going to fail. Anyone who says they don't fail is either highly deluded or takes no risk in their life. So, one of the areas that I have struggled with over many years is my emotional intelligence. I truly didn't even know what it was for a really long time. For those of you that emotional intelligence comes easy, I have to say I'm a little bit jealous. Well, in this particular case, I was working with an employee. I had noticed over the course of time, say a week or so, that something was on this individual's mind. Well, I had some training on the schedule that I knew needed to be accomplished. And so I pulled this employee into the office and we began our training. I immediately knew when they entered the office that something wasn't quite right. They were disengaged, and this isn't normal for them. However, since one of my areas of giftedness is focus, I stuck to the plan. In retrospect, I really wish I would have taken a couple moments of my time and their time and gotten to the heart of the problem. I knew that it was there. That means my self-awareness is higher than it used to be. At one point in my life, I would not have even known that there was a problem. Well, fortunately, I was able to rectify the situation with an apology and spend some time with this individual. And I hope that as you engage with others, that you're able to pick up on the words that are not always spoken. The second thing that I want to share with you right now is something I'm really excited about. I just finished the 14-day persistence challenge. If you're not familiar with what this is, it's really a life-changing experience. The 14-day persistence challenge comes out of the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. The object is to spend 14 consecutive days, no breaks, reading only chapter 9, which is a chapter on persistence in Think and Grow Rich. While this may seem like an easy task at the outset, trust me, when you basically have the chapter memorized, it becomes a little bit tedious to get it into those last days. So, if you want to take the challenge, just find yourself a copy of Think and Grow Rich and start reading that chapter, number 9, Persistence, for 14 days straight. I guarantee you it's going to change your life. Well, in that chapter, some really neat stuff that I'd like to share with you really quick. The first portion I wanted to talk to you about was something that came to me as I was reading it over the 2 weeks. It's that fears hold us back in so many ways. And one of the big ones that holds so many people back is the fear of criticism. Now, before you say right off, no, I don't mind if people criticize me, I'd suggest you take a second look. The fear of criticism means that you're going to have a failure to create plans and put them into action because of what other people will think, do, or say. Before you say, I don't have a fear of criticism, I ask you, do you have your heart's desire? Are you doing what you desire the most in your heart? If not, maybe you need to relook at this fear of criticism one more time. I also wanted to share with you that this desire, this burning desire that we're talking about, if you have some passion in your heart and you want to develop that a little bit further, you can do that. In chapter 2, it's the chapter on desire. There are 6 steps that can help you fan this flame and create a burning desire. The first one is to fix in your mind the exact thing that you desire. So if it's money, it needs to be an exact amount of money. It can't just be money or some amount of money or a large amount of money. It needs to be exact. If it's a desire for something else, it needs to be an exact desire. The second step is to determine what you're willing to give up or what you intend to give in return for achieving this desire. Make no mistake, you're going to give something up. It's not an exchange of things where you shift your schedule around and say, well, I'm going to move this and move that so I can have what I desire. No. When you're talking about a burning desire, something's going to give. And third, you need to establish that definite date. You need to nail down the date for when you're going to have this thing that you want, this burning desire. What we're trying to do is we're trying to take these conscious thoughts and embed them in our subconscious so that our subconscious will work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help you achieve that burning desire. Yes, this is possible for you, for me, and for anybody else that wants to go through these steps. Do they sound simple? Yes, I've given you 3 of the 6. I'll give you 3 more at a later time. Anyone can do this. They sound simple, but I promise you they're not easy. There's 3 more steps. This week I'm going to be building them, all 6 steps, and putting together my burning desire and working with a single focus to achieve what I want. I encourage you to do the same. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments. Thank you. Good night.